part is practicing for our final ceremony that we'll have at the end of the afternoon, where we'll speak our intention, and everybody will listen to that and support us in that, and then they'll help us practice staying on center while the world comes at us, so they represent the world. And then you step out into the world with your intention. Doesn't matter what. If it worked or not very well to stay centered, you can always recenter. That's the whole thing. So that's going to be part of our closing ceremony of the course. And for us to be able to do that well, we need to have this movement in our bodies. So I'm going to practice that first with everybody. Because even if you have the movement in your body, it's like what we practiced this morning was the stepping up and like this. So in my body, it's reasonably ingrained, you could say. But then, Paul, could you come running at me?
Sorry?
Could you come running at me?
Yes,
please.
Oh,
so now to like maintain it, see what happens. So I wasn't able to stay with it, which is human. Thank you. But that's going to be a part of the practice. Is with stuff coming at me, can I maintain my focus, my intention, or can I find it back if I lost it? Because that's good enough, right? So that's what we'll be practicing. Let's see. Yeah, so let's first all do that movement that I was just doing to get that back into our body. We start with the left foot forward, left hand forward, and feel your feet on the floor. Remember your intention. Check if your hand is between your heart and your abdomen and not in front of your heart. We want to connect it both to our confidence and power and life force and to our heart and connection and openness, both of that. And then you can feel this intention, which in my case is I bring embodied leadership into organizations. And so remember your intention. And you can feel it coming into the world from your toes, your knees, your hips, your arm. And let's bring in the other arm as well. The other arm, just for now. And from your eyes. So just this shape is already, it's an action shape. It brings your intention into the world. So now you drop the right arm, and now we'll step up with the right foot and bring in the right arm, and step back with the other foot. And the legs and the arms are connected. So actually the movement starts from the leg going back, and then the arm follows it. So feel some sort of elastic band or glue that connects your right leg and your right arm, and your left leg and your left arm. And if you lose it, take your time just to get back into the rhythm. And my arms also have a tendency to float up if I don't pay attention. I'm over here, because I'm such a lovey-dovey person sometimes. So I need to watch my arms that I keep my abdomen connected. And some people have a tendency to withdraw the arms a little bit, and then it images you're at the same time on the brakes and on the gas, which is not really morning practice. Like do sitting, but you can also do your intention like that. Speak it out loud, and then do this exercise, and at the end of your exercise also speak it out loud. And it helps you to bring your intention into your day. Okay, the other part, because what it's going to look like at the end of this afternoon is one person at a time is going to be in the middle, which already brings up energy, so we really get to practice centering and containing. And then the whole group will, one at a time, come at me, wanting something of me. Time, attention, having a problem, asking me if I'm gonna make my deadline for this project. So all these kind of things that just happen daily, they're gonna ask some of my attention, and I'm gonna practice staying with my intention. And so, let's see, would you help me? Can you come over there, a little bit further away, like where Rajan is standing? Thank you. And what you'll be doing is, with some intensity, not all, don't bring all of it because it's already quite intense. So with some intensity, you come walking towards me with your arms extended a little bit. You want to grab me here. So top of the arms. You want to turn around? Yeah. Let's. Okay, let's do it. So that's the thing, right? And you need some space behind me as well. I'm going to be doing my exercise, and when he starts approaching me, I'm going to step up to meet him, but he's not touching yet. He's somewhere here. And I'm meeting him with my energy, not actually with touching the hands. And then when he's almost there to grab my arms, I'm going to step back with the other foot, and that's going to send him past. So actually the meeting is before he actually touches me, but I am really going, it's something like, I see you, and not right now. And so that's the practice. Can I really meet someone and let it go in a smooth way? Instead of, could be like, oh, I see you, but please not right now, it's not such a time, I'm all sticky over there. Or I don't want to make a connection, because then I have to let it go again. So it's more like, okay, and move through, and give him a little whip. So the practice is to meet, briefly but really, and then say not right now. That's the idea. So let's see if I can pull that off. Okay. And so, you are really going for my arms. You did a good job. But you are really going for my arms. But it's a bit weird because we don't generally grab each other. Yeah. We do it energetically, right? So can you assume the position that I just had? Yeah, 1 foot forward. Good. And then drop the hand with that goes with the back foot. Yeah. And then when I'm here, you step up to greet me. Go ahead. So the back foot comes up, right? Yeah, excellent. And when I'm here, you step down with the other, right? Excellent. And that just draws me through. It's very mysterious. One more time. So now I want something from you, right? Good. And I did really feel, thank you, now I can switch again. I did really feel that you saw me. And that's important. And so we'll all notice our own patterns with this. For instance, can be that you're really like, oh yes, come on, and then you want to really guide them through, but actually you need to stay focused on your own intention. So let's do a couple. You follow a timer, not too fast. Give me, but just in a nice pace, and see if I can stay stay with it. And try not to already know, yeah, go ahead, already know where I'm going to send you through. See, he anticipated a little bit. So from the people who did it now, what can you say a little bit of your experience? What was it like?
I felt met.
You did feel met?
And then just allowed to go through.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
I didn't feel like a violation of what I wanted, but already didn't do what I wanted.
So you didn't really get what you came for, but you did feel met?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Energetically, sure.
Okay, good. Any other
Yeah,
responses?
something with respect,
They look nice. Hmm?
powerful respect
Okay.
in the way you meet and greet.
You? You're right.
I basically hope I did well.
I hope you will.
I wasn't really fast.
Yeah.
I'm having here or whatever.
So did you do well?
I think I did.
Yeah. You did really well.
Okay.
Yeah. And what is the tendency? And this can be your pattern when you're helping this person to practice their staying with their intention. Is that Sven? Could you stand there as you need, and I'll be Sven. So go ahead. And being unaware of it, I've already decided where I'm going because of whatever reason. So I'm going to walk up and wanting something from you. But then I decided I was going to go over here, but actually he was sending me there. So I practice as a incoming to go with what's happening. So now nothing's happening, so I'm just standing here. Hi. Oh, you do have time. That's great. Good. Yeah, hello. So now, would you send me through, please? Because I really don't have time. Thank you. Yeah. Good. So that's clear. As an approacher, when we wanna, this is the last piece of advice I give you, and then you can try to remember everything, but your patterns will show up. So because you get excited about, oh yes, I'm going to get his attention, and I'm going to be this nasty email that's coming at him, and you're going to be like, ah, and it's so intense, right? It's really a lot to deal with. So bring some intensity, but don't go all the way like this. It's enough to just go for the shoulders. Yeah. Okay, so do you think you have the general idea of this? So what I want us to do is to divide. What I tried to see everybody, but what I saw, it looked good enough for you to pull it off at the end ceremony where you will get to speak your intention. Then everyone will play the role of email, projects, brain, everything. And you just get to practice, okay, oh, I fucked up, no, that's no problem, I'm just going to recenter. Next person, meet them, let them go, yes, but not right now, oh yes, but not right now. And that's the thing, that's the practice, and that's what I thought would be, or we thought actually would be a good ending of this course to practice with. So maybe you noticed your own pattern when you were doing this, either being the nasty email or being the one staying with your attention. Some people have a tendency to, it's also related to your pattern. If you remember the pattern when someone pushes on you, do you go back or do you go forward? It's often related. So some people have a tendency to go back a little bit, and then they're too late meeting the person, and then they get a little screwed up from there. Others are like, oh, someone's coming, hi, I'm going to move you through now, and they're actually ahead of themselves, and already standing like, yes, I'm here, where actually they could just be standing like, oh, look at that, an email. So patterns like that you can notice in yourself and just take them as data, information. Cool, good job. Can be challenging. Practice this. Any questions or remarks, things you want to share right now?
It's what I'm noticing approaching is that I get the sense like, oh, it's not appropriate right now. And then I already feel like I can't, there's no place to plug this. So
just take your plug somewhere else. That's a nice way of putting it. Yeah.
And you really notice the opposite in my pattern. It's kind of beat at you now, but just like passing through. Like, oh.
And what did you notice?
I knew that the exercise was that he will go like this and I need to go through, but I know that I have something and I want this now, so I go and it's really, even if I know that it will happen now, I just don't want to see it, I don't want to accept it.
So you like more tendency to stay in their face. Is that what you say? You stay in front of them?
I just maybe pushing it a little bit too far.
I was like that when I was. Okay. In this case, no. As an approach
Yeah.
to some conformity as well.
Right.
Actually, there's a rejection when you're coming open-armed and someone's just letting you pass through. It's like, hey, but I wanted to kind of embrace what you're doing. You just push me away. That's really strange.
Yeah. And then if a person does it right and actually does meet you for a second, it's usually much less of a big deal.
Because then it's, you have the acknowledgement.
You
so
did,
it's
you have been seen.
Yeah.
Whereas our tendency, knowing, oh, we don't have time, there's Barrett, oh my God, sorry, I don't have time right now. I'm really sorry, but I'm not really connecting. And see how that's worse for him than if I would actually go, hi, I'm sorry, it's not a good time, when can I call you, or whatever, and just then drop it. And this is our tendency to not dare to be powerful and clear, where actually we make a bigger mess trying to be nice. But that's a really good example of that. Okay, cool.
But there was still actually something. It's a practice, isn't it? So it feels like this is a daily practice.
Yeah, it is.
And so what John said, it can be a dance or it can be a struggle. So just practice.
Right. And actually I do it now sometimes when I know I have let my inbox become too big. And I have this. Oh my God. It's going with the computer. What I was going to say is I remember that feeling of being like needing something more proactively instead of oh my godly. And then deciding what to do with it. Oh, I can delete this. Oh, I need to do something with this. Oh, I can park this over here. I need to forward this to Rick. That's the energy I bring to it, and then it goes much easier.